Assassins, the old school assassins may need the medical
I
bills.
was about to say the same thing, yeah.
There's a lot to get out, too. Zane Morris with a suplex on Matthews. 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
You know, I was going to bring that same fact up. We keep talking about Corbin's. Oh,
great German suplex by Zane Morris.
About Corbin's medical bills, but after what I've seen from the Overboyz, old school assassins may need some help with their medical bills.
And while Terry Stevens is trying to get Bad Brad out of the ring, Samir and Corman are both working on Matthews. Oh, what an innovative move that is. Morris adding an elbow drop. Trying to turn the big man over, but instead we get a steamroller from Corman. And now Zane Morris, one-handed press, and I'm sorry, but a one-handed press is not going to get it. I've seen very, very few instances where that worked, and especially when you have a wrestler as powerfully built as Chris Matthews, you're not going to keep him down with one hand. Morris, look at that, going for a Quebrada, but Matthews gets out of the way.
What did you call that?
Quebrada.
Bless you.
You're welcome, I think. Well, in any case, Matthews goes after Morris now, and he tags in Brad Michaels.
Are we broadcasting this in a foreign country or something? Is it?
I thought he was speaking Spanish or something.
Well, as a matter of fact, it was Spanish.
That's called lucha.
Indeed. And now Michaels has Zane Morris in trouble on that second rope. Terry Stevens telling him to break it up.
Would that be Terry the Book Stevens?
That would be Terry the Book Stevens, yes indeed.
Tell Terry I need to put a dime down on the Mavericks for tomorrow night, +2.
Not that kind of book.
Oh. That kind of book.
Trying to get Corman and Samir back outside the ring. Meanwhile, Michaels with an old school suplex on Morris on top with a cover, 2. Only a 2. Paul Lewis thinks it should have been faster. Well, he thinks a lot of things that I don't agree with. And now here comes Chris Matthews once again.
It's going to take a whole lot to get Zane Morris down for the 3 count. I've seen him drop from the top of a cage onto the floor here at PCW Arena. I've seen him caught on fire at the NWA Southwest. This man is tough.
He certainly is. Don't let his unpredictable, unorthodox looks fool you. The man is double tough and then some, no question about that. And now Bateman and Michaels in there, double teaming on Morris. Double elbow puts him down. And now look at this. Michaels slamming his partner on top of Morris, and here comes Matthews with a leg drop. All 3 men getting their licks in on Zane Morris. Meanwhile, Terry Stevens concerned with the other 2 Overboyz, trying to make sure that they stay outside on the ring apron. Best thing the Overboyz can do is stay in their corner and wait for Morris to get over there for a tag, but when will that happen? Who knows, the way things are going right now.
He may not have an opportunity to get over to the other corner, huh?
Well, he may not if this keeps up. Chris Matthews now dragging Morris back to his feet. Throws him in the corner, but Morris comes out of the corner with a flying drop kick. And now Zane tags in Playboy Joey Gorman. And here comes Tyler Bateman, and Gorman plants him with the right hand and puts Michaels down with the right hand. Joey Gorman going to work here on the old school assassins as he fires away on Michaels, and Tyler Bateman, needed the midsection. Now Gorman with a reversal. Going for a maneuver, but Bateman coming off the ropes, and Gorman puts that foot up and puts him down.
He's got his fingers up in the sign of 1. Maybe that's how many stars he's seeing, huh?
Well, perhaps so. Or maybe how many birdies he sees flying around. Who knows? And now Corman tags in his longtime buddy, his longtime partner, Samir. They've been partners, they've been enemies, but for the most part, they have been one of the finest tag teams in the state of Texas. And Samir has him up, and there's the old Hart Foundation maneuver, and now another double team move, and Samir has got that toe hold, and Corman and Samir working like clockwork. Putting some serious moves here on Tyler Bateman. And now it's Samir and Bateman in there, but here comes Chris Matthews pounding on Samir. And here comes Michaels. It's a double team on Samir.
Yeah, that would be an old school way of doing things, huh?
Well, in many respects it is. Terry Stevens telling Matthews to get out. He didn't see a tag. Asking the fans, they said there wasn't a tag, but Matthews grabs hold of Samir and pulls him away from his corner, drops an elbow right into the small of his back. Matthews with the knee now. And Chris Matthews, the powerhouse of the Old School Assassins, choking Samir.
Well, if that's old school, that would be a Greco-Roman choke, right?
I believe that would be. Much along the lines of a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. And it is Matthews continuing to work on Samir in the corner. Driving that big shoulder in and driving it in once again. Driving it in a third time, and Samir is nearly bent in half in the corner. Matthews with a gut wrench and drops him right over his knee.
That doesn't do well on your short ribs, does it?
Not at all. Matthews running over, hitting Zane Morris, who gets in there, and that's exactly what the Old School Assassins want. They want distractions like that to be able to keep the pressure on Samir, and a running knee